Hi, I'm Bersercules, and I'm going to review TV shows that I have on tape, because why not? So today I'm going to review Superhuman Samurai Syber-Squad. Wow, that's a lot of S's. Huh. Look, they even misspelled cyber, so it would start with an S, because fuck spelling. Basically, the show is a ripoff of the Power Rangers that features 4 kids in a band who turn into computer warriors to fight computer viruses in the form of monsters in the computer world. At least they're not fighting the monsters in the middle of the city, destroying buildings and probably killing thousands of people in the process, like the Power Rangers do. Anyway, the 4 kids are Sam, the main character slash heartthrob, Amp, the lovelorn slash comedy relief guy, Tanker, the drummer slash jock, for a double dose of stupid, and Sydney, the girl slash girl, because there's not much to say about her. She's a pretty stagnant character. So as this episode starts, we see 2 of our heroes in their secret headquarters that just happens to be the group leader's parents' basement. Fuck the Batcave, fuck the Fortress of Solitude, your parents' basement? That's where it's at. Anyway, they're in their basement of dorkitude, on a computer watching their friend Sam as he fights some unnamed computer virus. Cause the show doesn't need to have a reason for the fight, it can just have fighting for fighting's sake. Fuck the reason, fuck any plot, fuck dramatic build-up, just start the show with a random fight for fight's sake. So as Sam fights the unnamed menace, he's helped by the female character who flies around in some ship. But that's not enough, so the other 2 must enter the digital world and lend a hand.
Let's kick some gigabutt with the cherry on top! Race you to the virus! Eat my digital dust, slowpoke!
What's with the puns? Just because they fight in computers, they gotta use computer puns? I review TV shows. Should I be using TV puns? Wow, that's TV-tastic! Wow, this show hella sucks. This show can contrast my ass. Yeah, I can't pun really well, but neither can they. And what's up with these close-up shots of their helmeted heads with boring backgrounds? I thought that stuff only happened in old black and white movies. This is hella lame. So with them all on the computer now, they come together and become Sam's armor. Ew. I wonder which one becomes his codpiece. Anyway, combining their power, they kill the monster with one blast. Wow. They're effective as a group. Why didn't they just do that in the first place? Well, I hope they've learned their lesson. I hope the next time they have to fight a digital monster, they combine their efforts right away and try not to tackle it on their own. They're not gonna do that, are they? So, having defeated the shitty Godzilla ripoff, they are then confronted by their arch-nemesis, Kilo Khan, a shredder wannabe who lives in the computer, who then banters back and forth with them as they exchange their computer puns.
We'll fry your circuits, buddy.
I shall enjoy debugging you.
You're lucky we haven't turned you into raw data already.
You guys hella suck. So with that said, Kilo Khan leaves, and the heroes disrobe their friend, and then head back to reality and their basement. We then head over to Kilo Khan's sidekick's place, and we see that Kilo Khan's sidekick is a kid who is dressed in all black and hangs out in his dark room with his computer. Wow, this show is really harsh with the computer stereotypes. The heroes hang out in the basement all the time, and the villain dresses in black and hangs out in a dank room. Gee, maybe I should be a TV stereotype and review TV shows sitting on a couch. Wait. So the young Johnny Cash here then goes about unceremoniously making another monster for Kilo Khan. So that's it? That's what Kilo Khan's plans are? Make random monster to cause trouble? No rhyme or reason? Just a simple scheme? Gee, a never-ending supply of crap monsters with no need for substance. Wow, this show really does hate plot and story build-up. So now on to school, as Amp talks of being in love while vandalizing a book. And I gotta wonder if this is some sort of subliminal message on hatred for books. Fuck books, TV is better. 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 So anyway, Amp tells his friends of his love for his substitute history teacher, Miss Tilden, and his friends voice their concern. But Amp doesn't care. Later, the rest of the team talks about Amp's love, and wonders what Miss Tilden looks like. They then see the ugliest woman I've ever seen on a TV show and conclude it must be Miss Tilden. What the fuck? How did they come to that conclusion? Just because she was walking by at the time they were talking about Miss Tilden? So, if a baboon had walked by at that exact time, would they have assumed his friend was into bestiality?
I'm in love.
In love? You? Good going, buddy. Who's a lucky mammal?
Apparently so. So then Amp appears, dressed up, looking like a finalist from Come Jivin', with flowers and a present, and proceeds to talk to his friends about Miss Tilden.
Oh, you'll like her. She's fun and nice, and she used to be a model.
Who'd she model for, Freddy Krueger?
Remember, kids, if your friend's into someone you don't like, mock them mercilessly about it, and rip up books! And his friends don't ask for clarification as to what Miss Tilden looks like, or point out who they think is Miss Tilden, and ask for verification. They just assume they know who she is, and continue to insult their friend. You guys are lucky to have such a lame villain. If KiloCon was any more crafty, you'd all be dead.
I think what Tanker's trying to say is, don't you think she might be a little mature for you?
I don't think age should matter if two people really love each other. Besides, what's a few years either way?
Wait, what about the fact that she's your teacher? Isn't this all academic anyway? Your teacher's not going to date you. She'd get into all kinds of trouble. Anyway, distraught with his friend's reactions, Amp leaves, and his friends then plot to save him from the beast. And at this time, a different kind of monster rears its ugly head and causes trouble in cyberspace. This causes the TVs to get taken over by KiloCon, who then makes his threats to the TV viewing audience. But who cares? Not our heroes. They have more important work to do as they get ready to put their master plan into action to help save their friend from the presumed Miss Tilden.
Whoops. Amp, could you help me pick these up?
I guess so, Sydney. Here, hang on. Hey, who turned out the lights? Hey, what's going on?
Follow me.
I've been abducted by aliens again. Quick, call the Air Force.
What just happened?
Hey, who turned out the lights? Hey, what's going on?
Follow me.
I've been abducted by aliens again. Quick, call the Air Force.
What the heck? They just threw a sack over their friend's head and carried him off in the middle of a busy hallway, and no one did anything about it? What the fuck? So then we head over to their secret lair, you know, that one kid's parents' basement, as we see that Sam and Sydney are on the computer trying to figure out the problems the world has been having, as Amp is duct taped to a chair and Tanker is showing him pictures of conventionally attractive women in magazines to try to teach him about true beauty. What the fuck? I take back what I said about Amp being the comedy relief in this group. Obviously, all the characters in this team are the comedy relief. Heck, the whole show is a joke. This isn't the fun comedy of an action show. This is the silly comedy of a comedy show. Seriously, that's how they solve their problem with their friend. Throw a sack over his head, drag him away, and duct tape him to a chair. What the heck? It's a good thing KiloCon only does simple attack strategies, because these guys are idiots, and wouldn't be able to problem solve anything that solution was beyond meet force with force. So finally they find out what's wrong with the computers of the world, God knows how, and all decide to go inside the computer to fight the computer virus monster. Or at least Sam does. What? Okay, dude, why'd you go in alone? You couldn't beat the monster by yourself last time. Why do you think you can do it this time? Dumbass.
Good boy, Mr. Virus. You have a headache? Sorry.
Careful, Sam. This virus has hyperthermic spheroid extrusions.
What? He shoots fireballs, bud.
Wow, because she couldn't have been more clear with her words. My disregard for this programming has agitated me. See, I can use big words too. So Sam and the monster continue to fight in cyberspace until Sam is defeated and sent back into the real world. See, I told you ain't shit without the others. So they then have the brilliant idea of going back in together as a team. Brilliant. And fire is hot, and water is wet, and this show sucks. Why they didn't do that in the first place is beyond me, but hey, Amp was letting himself be tied up? Weird. That's a whole new level of creepy. So into the computer they go, again. Pew, 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 pew! Look, I'm helping!
Form up, Team Samurai.
They all four become one and battle the monster. Hey, look at that! As one, they're immune to the computer virus's attacks. Why do they ever fight any other way? If you can be invincible, be invincible! Don't not be invincible! Invulnerable to the computer virus monster, they defeat it easily and save the day. They then ask Amp for his forgiveness and find out Miss Tilden is
Beautiful.
And that's the show. So now to sum up the show using as many S's as possible. Super lame, stupid, sucky, sucky shit show. Yeah, this show sucks. If you hate the Power Rangers, you'll hate this show. And if you love the Power Rangers, you'll still hate this show. See ya.
And the last to go will get to watch the others fry. Cooking